Hey Genshin fans, my name is Marco. I'm a former pro opera singer turned voice actor, and I saw that the Chasm OST just got released, so I have actually listened to a track from the Chasm, Stories of Remote Antiquity, Crystal Cave, and I'm really excited to listen to this with you, and I hope you'll dig the video. On this channel, I break down all sorts of music from Genshin, Final Fantasy, all sorts of different series, and we look at how we can borrow clues of what music means and what Yu-Peng Chen or any other composer is trying to have us feel through the music. Music is in a really interesting position where it's its own language and it can tell a story and also help us understand the intent behind a story in a video game or an opera or a classical composition. So music is there to help us. I hope you enjoy this video of Stories of Remote Antiquity, Crystal Cave, and I'm really looking forward to playing and streaming more Genshin Impact here soon. I'm expecting cavernous sounds, deep, deep melodies and maybe some light twinkling in there because we're, I don't know, it depends on what the chasm looks like. So let's just listen to it and explore. I love that. I think this is a place full of mystery and it's something that we are very curious to explore. I think that there's a whole bunch of different pathways at every given moment. I obviously saw a brief picture of what it looks like. So we have these giant rock formations and there's treasure to be found, and I don't think it's necessarily a dangerous place, although I'm sure that there is danger. This feels very much like a place that has to be explored from top to bottom, and I picture glistening and like brilliant sparkles everywhere. Like it's not an ice cavern, but there are moments where you see this sort of bright spots, I think. Yeah. You hear that intrigue, though? It's a little mysterious. We don't know what's there, but it's not necessarily uninviting. It's very... I also love... let's just talk about how beautiful this music is, okay? This is so understated and so soft and gentle, and it's not in your face. It's not like terrifying. This is all very... And then you've got the woodwinds over top. It's like, it's just pleasant to listen to. Oh, and do you hear that sforzando there? As a musical note, that feeling of swelling and coming down, it's not really a sforzando because a sforzando is like, whoa! That's a sforzando. But this is more like just a natural crescendo and decrescendo. And we talk about that a lot in music, by the way, especially in sung music. If you're holding a note, you don't want to go, ah, beautiful but boring. You want to go, ah, because it has somewhere to go. We're always trying to have notes that are sustained. We always want notes that are sustained to have a place to go, to have a direction, because otherwise, that's the difference between a pro and an amateur, by the way. If you go, wow, that's so nice. Wow, a professional. A sad shift, and then listen to that solo violin in the back. While we have the piano going. It's so genius to have it finish with another instrument. I believe that's a cello, in fact, right there. You've got the piano leading us in, and then we resolve with the cello, and it's just like, it's like so a tapestry of music. A tapestry of instruments all layered on top of each other. So melodious, so beautiful. Do you hear that? Da, da, da. There's space to breathe, and it's so beautiful when we have that space to just exist, and we regather ourselves before we move into another phrase. Also, so beautiful how we weave into this. We weave from this sad sound and this diminished or minor sound into major, and we ebb and flow with each other. It's like a wave. It's so beautiful. So lovely. And it makes me think that the Chasm is a very, 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 very three-dimensional experience. You know, there's treasure, there's probably some enemies, of course. There's mystery and there's joy. Gosh, this music is just chef's kiss. Just, there's something so fresh about this music. There's something so real about this music. There's something so genuine about this music. And this, again, I've said it, I understand that this kind of music is programmatic music that helps move a story along, helps move in this case, a visual along. And whatever the chasm looks like, we can still sit back without having to see it and appreciate the beauty and the profound, the real depth of this music that comes through. And I really continue to feel that Genshin Impact has some of the most contemporary classical writing that I've heard. And every single one of these pieces could exist in the Symphony Hall. More so Genshin Impact than perhaps other games. There is such a layered way of writing that is really truly, it's just mesmerizing. And it reiterates the point that this music is not just for a video game. This music is for the Symphony Hall. This is remarkable. And there are so many pieces, by the way, that exist in classical music that are written to evoke the feeling of a circumstance, of an environment, a pastoral. I mean, a pastoral is it's like, pastoral usually makes you feel like you're a shepherd in the middle of a field, and this makes me feel like I'm in a cave. So okay, it's not a pastoral, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't have any of the same profundity. So you see that this has been going on for, hundreds of years. That's why I keep saying that this is the natural evolution of classical music, the medium being video games, but it can live in a symphony hall. No questions asked. Anyway, that was so beautiful. I'm really thrilled that I got to listen to this. Feel free to check out the links in the About section. If you'd like to join the Discord and come chat, feel free to join up. And as always, thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.